Alright, Ransom Reviewers today is another speak on this Ransom Reviews exclusive. Um, Today I want to talk about you idiots out there, okay? And I don't use the term loosely, I mean you idiots out there. Okay, does my government do some really messed up stuff? They have, okay? Um, do I have an example? No, not really. I know that something about the Vietnam War has come out, and now it's like, oh, do we trust the government? Do we trust the government? Okay, here's the thing. I have my thoughts on the whole 9/11 bit. Um, you know, and whether or not that was staged or not or whatever. But to be honest, that comes from all the videos I've seen about people who are higher up who refuse to answer questions, who um, refuse to say anything about it, really. Okay, so that's why I had a little bit of doubt on that. But this latest attack is okay. First of all, they weren't even. They were self-radicalized. Okay, period. I mean, yeah, they were headed to New York. Yeah, probably to bomb an even bigger venue. I mean, come on, people. I know you 16, 17-year-old people out there, you look at it and you go, oh, he's cute. Yeah, he also killed several people, okay? He killed 3 and maimed several more, okay? Because he made a bomb at home and brought it in the middle of a marathon, okay? Now, I honestly, I can't fathom how anyone can look at this story and put it in the category of conspiracy theories. How? I mean, really? I mean, I've been mulling this over, and talking to people, and I'd come up with only one conclusion, with the help of these people, that obviously, if you're going to promote this guy, which is what you're doing, by the way, you're promoting his venue, you're promoting what he stood for. But if you're going to promote this guy, think of all the people you're going to anger. Okay? I sat in traffic the other day because of all the people that were coming into MIT. Now, why would all those people come to MIT if it was all staged? If it was all staged, why would there have been a service at all? Um, Obviously, yeah, they told us a couple lies. Um, or inconsistencies. But really, what did they tell us? Okay, they told us that he was in a hospital when he was really at another one. Which, by the way, if you thought that was an inconsistency or a lie, think about it this way. Okay, if you were a real person, because obviously you conspiratorial people really aren't, but if you were a real person and you felt the loss that some of these families felt, then you would also feel the anger and the frustration towards these people, towards this person, rather. And you would want justice at all cost, even if that's cost to your own life. And that is just the human condition. That is just the way we are. It's just the way we're built. You know there's a terrorist in town. We want his blood. Like I said, regular people do. Um, you know, in this case, I really doubt that this is one of those turn the other cheek moments because we are allowed to defend ourselves. You know, so anyway, I have a lot to say about this. Um, the unarmed thing. Okay, first of all, I watched the news. Now, how can you fake return fire? I mean, they only showed very little of the clip, but they showed enough where you could hear two sets of guns. And they weren't all coming from one direction. You know, some were coming from us, and some were coming from the other way. And the other way was the terrorist. And that's what these people are. They aren't for God, they aren't for anything. They are just terrorists. And the worst kind. Because they weren't even like promoted by a group. They were just self-promoted. They were just self-involved. You know, I was gonna say this um, on something else, but I think I'll say it here. You know what the real problem in America is? We have too much. People are just able to see too much on TV. Okay, because take other countries. Okay, other countries are banned from watching TV. Other countries are banned from internet access. You know, only in the higher ups are they allowed internet access. Okay, we are so about technology and so much about showing the world. Well, guess what? We're no longer, you know, however you want to look at it, we're no longer number one, you know, in the world. We may be as far as like opportunities, but even that's dwindling, you know, and but that's another rant altogether. But personally, let's stick with these terrorists. These terrorists, um, you, you can't kill a bunch of people and say it's for God. I'm sorry, or really have a motivation. Your only motivation is must be self-radicalized. You know, I mean, I understand like the whole Islam thing, and they think we're the infidel and all that. Well, here's the thing. One, if we truly are the infidel, I think, and this is my personal belief, I think you would just be washed out from the face of the earth. Um, I know a lot of you don't want to believe anymore because you've had religion shoved down your throat, but the fact of the matter is, if God were angry enough, I think he would have gotten rid of us himself. I think he would have sent a meteor or something himself. So, and that's another thing. You know, depending whether they're jihadist or because it was, you know, because they were Muslim and they thought we were the infidel and all that kind. It doesn't matter what they thought. What matters is the fact that they killed 3 innocent lives. They just snuffed them out like they were worth nothing. And then they injured several others. I mean, I'm not even, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother editing this because I actually want you guys to see every bit. Okay. Anyway, that's my rant and review. Speak on this exclusive. Enjoy.